Hey everybody, and welcome to this tutorial by Lavender Sewing Patterns. Today I'm making a really simple project that's perfect for beginners, and it's perfect to use up all your scraps. This is a free pattern I have available on my website. I called it the knitting pouch. I've already cut and prepared my pattern pieces. For this project I'm using quilting cotton for the inside and the outside, and I'm using a batting in between. For my outer fabric I've also made a vinyl that I've ironed on. This is the fabric I will be using inside, and this is the batting I'll be using. It's very thin, but it's just to give it a bit more structure. I also have some plastic snaps that I'm using. I will be using both a regular sewing machine and my overlock / serger. Here are my pattern pieces. A seam allowance of 1 centimeter or 3/8 of an inch is included. You first start by attaching your batting to your outer pattern piece. I'm using this web bond. I will now overlock around the edges of the pattern pieces. You can also use the regular zigzag stitch on your sewing machine. When this step is completed, take your pattern pieces and place them right sides together. Pin around them, but leave an opening in the side. It should be at least 5 centimeters or 2 inches. Sew it together on your regular sewing machine using a straight stitch. Trim the corners and around the curve. This is to give it a better result when you're turning it right side out. Now I'm going to take it over to my ironing board and just iron it out so that I get a nice and even result. Now that it's nice and pressed, I'm going to sew a seam on the bottom of the pouch. I'm then going to mark up the fold lines using my pattern. I will then sew around it, starting in the bottom corner, around the pouch, and to the opposite corner. So I'm just making sure that my vinyl is centered. And it looks quite right. The only thing I have left to do is to attach two snaps. You can either use where they're located on the pattern or where you feel like it looks best. And there you have it, a simple snap pouch, perfect to use for your scrap projects. Thank you for joining me for this tutorial. Hope you subscribe. Thank you.